So guys, sijui kama mnajua hii page, but anajiita Big Bad Ogre. Ama ni ogre. He has really explained, or rather looked at, this whole Ebola issue from a totally different lens, from a totally different perspective. And it's interesting. It's food for thought. You get me?
Hiyo story ya Ebola kuletwa Kenya is just a distraction.
Rather?
As you can see by this post, Kenya's Ministry of Mining officially opened a global competitive tender to develop Mlima Hill. Okay? With the surrounding coastal area, it holds one of the world's largest undeveloped deposits of rare earth elements of niobium valued at approximately 8.1 trillion Kenya shillings, estimated to be 62 billion US dollars. Kumbuka, mali minerals ziko, the West wanataka. France wamekuja hapa juzi. France wakikuja hapa juzi walisema wanataka kutengeneza partnership. It was not a partnership. Ilikuwa ni tender wanaekelea. And to prove to you that ni tender walikuwa wanaekelea, hapa hivi unaona uni president wa nini? France. Na uni nani? Joho. Joho ni CS of what?
Minister of Mining, Blue Economy and Maritime Affairs.
USA wakisema wanakuja kubuild sijui Ebola quarantine facility, hiyo ni uongo. They just wanna bring the equipment wazieke Kenya, wakuwe ready kwanza ku extract these minerals na kwanza ku transport hizi minerals. Na pia kitu kingine na shuku, wanataka kwanza kuleta equipment zao za military in case retaliation ikue, watakuwa ready to defend hiyo surrounding area.
Mtu wangu ni mbaya.
Malizo minerals ziko. Hizo minerals ziko Mlima Hills. Nataka mjue China wanazitaka, France ndio hiyo wanazitaka, Australia ndio hizo wanazitaka. Hizi nchi za nje most of them zinazitaka. Mjabu hakuna vurugu itafanyika hapo when they fight for those so called minerals. The USA in 2024 decided to help Kenya expand Manda Bay airstrip.
The United States has launched a $71 million, that's the equivalent of 9.1 billion Kenya shillings, military airport runway infrastructure project at Kenya's Manda Bay Naval Base.
Manda Bay airstrip is located in Lamu. Coincidence? Someone smart will know they are strategically positioning themselves around your place. Man, hizo minerals itakuwa, it will be easier for them to do what? Transport without us ever suspecting anything. Hizo minerals ziko hapo hivyo Mlima Hills, Kwale County. They are very capable kusaidia nchi igrow ikwe one of the top performing countries. But they will make sure they take all the minerals na watu wache sisi walala hoi tukilalamika milele. Sasa usikubai into story ya Ebola. Focus ile kitu wanataka kutuibia. Minerals itatusaidia sisi to grow as a country, as a nation. Wanataka kutuibia yote. Kitu kawaida USA wanafanyaga. Nchi yote mwaneko na minerals na weak leaders.
Ebola wanafika alafu kidogo. Kandarasi ama tunavyoita kwa Kiingereza contract inakuwa public ya kumine Mlima Hill, which is value yake inaweza tulipia deni tuko nayo Kenya. And I'll presume half of it. Sasa, wacha tunaulize, ni Kilifi tunaenda kuwazuia wasifike kwa hiyo mlima? Ni Laikipia tunaenda? Ni straight tunarudi kupiga kelele reject finance bill? Ni femicide walk tunaenda? Jehova Baba Mungu wa mbinguni, hata wewe unaona, we've tried. And we will still try. But please, ukianza kujibu maombi, anza na yenye kila Mkenya akona at the back of their head. You do know the prayer. Now say amen.
Dear Kenyans, on a lighter note, how I wish that we should pedal so slowly on this issue, Ebola, the US and Kenya deal about the quarantine in the country. There is a certain madam from DRC Congo called ZD, Mother of All Nations. She recorded a video in the morning talking about COVID, and she stated clear that for the last 3 months, there was no Ebola case in DRC Congo. And with further ado, I want you to roll this tape.
Ebola in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. So help me to share this video. Currently, I am in the Democratic Republic of the Congo for a couple months, okay? And there is no Ebola here. Everyone is living the best life. No one is panicking. The only place there's Ebola is on social media, on the international media, okay? So, think about it.
Now, as we speak, that video has been taken down by TikTok. That tells you there is something wrong. She was even telling people to share the video and repost it. That people should not be carried out by this issue. I feel like maybe kuna game. I feel like maybe there is something that is about to be done in this country. We are only being controlled by this thing, but a bigger thing is about to go down. They always know Kenyans are being worked up with any little small thing. We talked about fuel prices. We talked about finance bill that is on the radar. Now it's Ebola. People are dreaming of going to the street on Tuesday, inshallah, about the Ebola story. By the time we will come out or we'll retreat going back home after the demonstrations on Tuesday, I promise you there will be something in the country that will have been sold. Maybe a deal will have been signed, or maybe something will have been taken somewhere else in this country. If this government can do anything. Anyway, that's my own opinion. You can as well drop your comment in the comment section and find time to read. But I've just said that kindly let us ponder how there's an issue. If possible, let's ask questions. If possible, let's as well wait for a statement from the DRC itself for us to understand the game that is being played here. Kuna mtu ako karibu kuibiwa mahali. Adios.
As this country still belongs to us, or William Ruto sold our sovereignty long time ago? That is the question we need to ask. Because look at it this way. After William Ruto could realize kwamba he has nothing to offer for Kenyans, he has decided now to give Kenyans Ebola. And I want to tell you this. William Ruto is going to be the first president to test committee maximum prison. William Ruto must test prison before he died. Because there is no way, as a people of Kenya, we can be exposed to such a disease like Ebola. Simply because the Secretary of State of United States of America has called you and you have agreed. Kwani, Mr. President, how much is enough? How much is enough? Yeah? You took our data, our healthcare data in this country and shared it with the United States of America. Can United States of America share the same data with you? So the question I'm asking, does this country still belongs to us, or William Ruto sold our sovereignty to Americans long time ago? That is a question we must ask. Number two, I want to tell you, my fellow Kenyans, don't be distracted by the issue of Ebola. Our minerals are being sold to international community. Our minerals are being sold to international companies. We have so much minerals in this country. Kutoka uko Voi, Mirima Hills, hapa, ikona rare minerals. That's why I still suspect that history ya kuleta sijui watu hapa Laikipia, I don't think if that is about Ebola. This is about watu wanakuja in our country to extract our minerals in this country. We are going through a lot as a country. And all these problems has been brought by William Ruto. And that's the reason why I believe and I insist that taking William Ruto home will have solved 80% of Kenyans' problem. The main Kenyans' problem right now is William Ruto. This guy called President William Ruto is our main problem. This someone mwenye sahi yende anatuletea hizi shida zote. Economy is collapsing. My friend, let us take William Ruto home. We cannot not negotiate about it. And we are going to do everything in our powers to ensure that he goes home. Akifikiria, anaenda kuiba kura. My friend, we are going to deal with that. Akifikiria, ataepa, awache uongozi kwa military. We are going also to deal with that. William Ruto must go. This guy is our problem. The root cause of problems in Kenya is William Samoei Ruto. This man must just go. You cannot sell our sovereignty to America so they do whatever they want to do with our country. Our minerals, where are our minerals? Where does our minerals goes to? Sahi Mirima Hills, who is extracting minerals, the rare minerals that we have found in Kenya today? Who is going to extract that mineral in Mirima Hills? So let us remain focused, Kenyans. Let us not be distracted. Right now, anapanga kwenda South Africa. Could do what? At his state visit. To do what? How is William Ruto going to Kazakhstan help Kenya? How is going to South Africa going to help Kenyans? No. He should just remain here to solve his mess. He has created too much mess in this country. William Ruto has created too much crisis in the country. The cost of living, healthcare. Na bado healthcare yetu iko na problem, na bado nataka kuleta watu exposed to Ebola in this country. What will happen? Why do you want to kill Kenyans with Ebola? Why? What for? So that you can postpone the election of next year? It will not happen to you, Mr. President. You are not going to postpone the elections of next year. It is not going to happen. We are taking you home at all means, with all means possible. We are going to ensure that William Ruto goes. You going, we are going to solve the problem of 80% of the problems of Kenya. We are tired. There is no money. Businesses are closing down. Hakuna circulation of pesa. Mmeiba pesa na mjui kitu ya kufanya na pesa. Mnaficha mapesa kwa hizo manyumba zenu. You don't know how to invest even what you are stealing. You are taking money from our economy and taking them to Kazakhstan, taking the money to Dubai. You are buying apartments huko Dubai. You are keeping our money outside the country. You are causing inflation in this country. And you don't know. Because for the first time, we decided that we thought that cattle rustlers could also run the country. Look what is now happening. We are in a shit, all of us. And we must fix this problem. We must fix this problem in 2027. We must fix it.
Nimeona hizo signs and symptoms za Ebola. Mi kitu mimi naweza sema 2027 ni heri hata hiyo kiti basi baki single. Hawezi kuja kuquarantine watu wa Ebola bana Kenya. Watu wenye wanakaa hivyo bana. Juu ya pesa. Sasa unawezaje anza kulinganisha life ya mtu na doo? Sasa hii Kenya watu wakikufa wote uta lead nani? Juu umepewa pesa ya Ebola. Saa hii ni one time mpaka kwa chief. Chief kama analeta ujinga na ni wa UDA pia chief akuwe one time. Saa hii ni kurectify makosa, Kenya ikae straight kwa Kabiro. Juu hizi mambo zenye mnafanya hata mtu mwenye ana akili timamu hawezi fanya. Kama sasa bei ya mafuta pekee imekuwa shida kucontrol. Sasa Ebola ndio mta control jameni. And watu wenye wako exposed ni wale watu wenye hawana kakitu, because the Ebola, wale watu wenye hawana kakitu they wanafanya too much of kuzunguka ndio watafute kitu wanaweza pata waeke kwa meza. Nyinyi kazi yenu ni kuamka, kuingia kwa magari, kutembea. You are not exposed to Ebola. Na hata mkikuwa exposed bado mnaweza enda majuu mtibiwe. Mtu wa ule wa chini ule ataenda wapi? Hiyo kiti hairi baki single bwana.
Acha tu niseme nitoke. Fuck Kenya, fuck you, fuck everyone. Na siku hizi naamkanga tu every day to some new bullshit. Kesho nikiamka kutakuwa na new bullshit worse than ya leo. Kesho kutwa new bullshit worse than ya kesho. Just a bunch of bullshits. January bullshit, February bullshit, September bullshit, August bullshit, Monday to Monday bullshit, North bullshit, 1 to 10 bullshit. I feel like kuna mtu alituingiza Kenya kwa ritual, akaparticipate, akatuweka sisi kama malipo ya ritual. Ebola inaimportiwa ifagie watu, bullshit. Watoto innocent wanachomeka, bullshit. Tuko spied kwa cameras, bullshit. Women slaughtered, bullshit. Everything bullshit. Sasa hata naogopa. Sasa unaweza kaa hivi tu inzi kujengia kwa mapoo suffocate ukufe. Bullshit. Sasa nataka tu nipigie Elon Musk tears. O billionaire anisaidie rocket moja. Mimi nitoke Kenya. Hata si Kenya, nitoke earth mzima. Earth mzima ni bullshit. Niende ile planet iko huko mwisho, inaitwa Mercury. Ile huko mwisho kabisa, hata sijui, sikufanya history. Niende tu kwa planet yenye tu nitaland basi. Niende tu ni made huko. Nirudi hapa 2031 cause inaonekana hii decade mzima iko na tools, iko fucked up. Mimi nimechoka. Kama unataka kukuja, nitafungua group ya members wanataka kukuja kwenda Mercury.
Mr. President, with all due respect, sisi wanyama tunajua degree yako sijui ni ya botany. Manze, acha kurani nchi kani circus. Hii sio zoo. Stop running a country like a circus. No, wachana budilikas. Ondokea badi. No, ondokea uo andai mse. This is a nation. This is not a circus, man.
Mara saizi anapiga hesabu ya vile atakula pesa ya Ebola. Saizi huyu jamaa anatupigia hesabu ya lockdown. Tunaelekea elections. Sasa anataka uangalie hivi. Anataka kuintroduce Ebola saizi. Ikae kitu 4-5 months hivi aseme imekuwa on the loose. Ebola kuna watu kwa neighborhood, watu kama 20 wamepatikana wako na Ebola. Kidogo usikie walitembea wakaenda Nyanza, kidogo walitembea wakaenda wapi. At the end of the day usikie after 1 year tumepigwa lockdown. Lockdown after 6 months, 8 months, election itakuwa inastahili kupigwa, wanasema we can't vote because of Ebola. Kuna hesabu zenye huyu jamaa anapiga, yeye anatupigia hesabu yenye anafikiria sisi ni wajinga tuoni. Lakini tunaona yeye maybe kivyake anaona to introduce Ebola saizi in the next few months tutakuwa na lockdown 1 year down the line ama 2 years, tuseme bado hatuwezi tukavote, hatuwezi tukafanya nini because tuko na janga, tuko na national disaster in the country, of which tumekuona 18. Number 2, zile pesa zenye zinataka kupeanwa ama jamaa akina Aden Duale, ukisikia mali Aden Duale yako lazima kutakuwa na deal, lazima kuna kuanga na deal fulani tu shishi yenye inataka kupigwa. So the same Aden Duale mwenye amekula pesa ya Wakenya saizi anajenga manyumba mahali, anajenga mamall mahali, ndiye anataka kupiga hesabu na hii 1.2 billion. Utasikia 1.2 billion ilipeanwa nini imepotea, hatujui kwenye imefanya nini, imeenda. Wakenya si wajinga. William Ruto, Aden Duale na hao manyang'au wote wenye mko kwa hii serikali, Wakenya si wajinga bwana. Wakenya si wajinga. Ujinga iliisha kitambo sana. William Ruto, wewe ndio umeshinda ukisema that wajinga waliisha Kenya. The same way unasema wajinga waliisha Kenya, you should mean it wakati unaisema, because sisi sio wajinga. We know the maths zenye unapiga. It's either you want us to go to the lockdown yenye itakufanya uendelee kuishi kwa uongozi, because now you know 2027 hauendi kurudi. Sasa hizo unatafuta mipenyo vile utapenya uendelee kuongoza nchi na ukora yako, of which tushaiona. Tunajua that hauendi kurudi. Wewe mwenyewe unajua uendi kurudi, so you want to look for ways and means za kumaintain wewe kuendelea kusukuma hata 2 more years ndio uende kubadilisha eti sijui we need to change. Mmeona tumerule nimeenda 7 years, mwenye anakuja pia wacha ingie 7 years. Hiyo uongo tunaiona. Number 2, kuna kitu ambayo inaendelea ya mambo ya sijui eti watu jana watoto wamekufa. For example, William Ruto ako mahali that he can't even mention the name of the school yenye watoto wamekufa. Wakati mtu anatengeneza, for those of us who've worked near these people wenye ni presidential candidates and others, we know that every minute there is something that is happening somewhere. Script inakuanga ina change in every minute. Kama ulikuwa umeandika, mwenye anakuandikia hiyo statement, kama alijua that watoto wamekufa mahali, ungefanya aje? Ungeambia watu, hiyo ndio ungeanza nayo, uambie watu tuende 1 minute because tumeluzi watoto wapi? Mahali fulani. Lakini you go 20 something minutes au kumbuki hiyo maneno ya watoto wamekufa, unakuja kuintroduce kama by the way. Unakuja kuisema kama by the way. That shows nini? Hiyo inamaanisha that you don't even care about those people that you are leading. You don't even want to know ni nini inaendelea wapi. Wewe bora umefanya vitu zako, pesa yako umetengeneza, mambo yako imekuwa sawa, where you don't want to know.
To PS Ouma Oluga, have you seen his speech about the Americans that are about to be dropped here with Ebola? He begins, as we continue to protect the Kenyans, we cannot abdicate our duty in global health security. This is what we have been known for. This is our expertise. With all due respect, PS Ouma, our expertise is corruption. We are not known for healthcare. Stop it. We are confident as a government and as a country. No, you are confident as a government. As a country, we are not. Why has this not been subjected to public participation? Why are we not being asked? Article 1 and 2 of the Constitution, why is that not being implemented in this country? A government for the people. Why are you not asking us? This is a matter of life and death. This is not a disease that you have a chance of surviving. People are dying. We should have been asked. We are not confident as a country. I hope this video goes international because we are not confident. He's lying. No, we did not agree to this. No one asked us. He goes on to say, number 1, our first responsibility is to protect the Kenya. No. No. The only person protecting his citizens is the one dumping his sick citizens into this country. We are a dumping site for people with Ebola. Number 2, he goes on to say, as we protect the Kenyan, we can extend this expertise. Which one? And this experience in the broader global security response and assist the region. Where have you seen any other East African country doing such stupid things? Rwanda will close its borders, or maybe even has. Museveni has closed his borders to Congo because he's protecting his citizens. So are we the ones to open our borders because of our expertise? He goes on to say, we cannot just protect our borders and then forget about it. Please, FYI, PS, the person who's bringing his sick citizens here is just closing the borders and then forgetting about it. That's exactly what he's doing. So he can do it, but not us. We cannot just protect our borders. He just said it. His number 1 reason for doing this is to protect the American citizens by confining the sick citizens here with us. How is that protecting us? He's protecting his borders and we can't. What kind of reasoning is this? He goes on to say, this is a time for Kenya to stand up. This is not the time, PS, for Kenya to stand up to anything. Because we are having protests almost twice a month. People are suffering to buy basic utilities. So now we have the health expertise when even people can't afford anything. People can't afford fuel. People are barely eating. Once a day people are eating. Things that have never been seen. So now we can stand up. We are the heroes. Sisi ndio the guardians of the galaxy. Just like we responded in 2013 and 2015 by having experts go to those countries. Unajisikiza? Ati we are being relied upon. By who? They are not relying on us. As a matter of fact, the people who are saying they are relying on you, on us, have better healthcare facilities than us. They are just too selfish and loving to their own citizens, which our government is not, and they know it. And that's why they are saying they are relying. They didn't tell you that. Whatever. We're not being relied upon. We don't have the best healthcare facilities in the world. That's a lie. The only thing they're relying on you for, PS, is that you will open your borders because we both know why. We both know why you will open those borders. If anything happens to this country and people start getting sick because of this, you people will grab your children and disappear and leave us to our problem that you created by bringing Ebola to us. Instead of closing our borders and screening and protecting your citizens, just like that man abroad who doesn't care if it's confined in Africa. If this disease remains in Africa and Africa is finished, he will celebrate. Why? Then he goes on to say, This is a time for Kenyans to be proud that others have confidence in our healthcare facilities. They don't have confidence in our facilities, PS. They don't have confidence in our facilities. They have confidence in your greed. Your greed is what they are confident about. You're too greedy. Your greed will allow you to open your borders to their sick citizens. That is what they are confident about. What makes you think that our healthcare facilities are better than theirs? Kila mtu abebe msiba wake. Why were we not asked? This needs public participation. We were never asked. And then this is a speech you give us. I even had to write it down because of the shock I'm in. Confidence in our healthcare facilities. Takataka.